Megaman X.
Alright, this is Mr. Holsey with H Square Sufficiently Understood Science, and we're doing a special Let's Play of Megaman X. This is my absolute favorite game of all time. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's do this. This is the first time I've ever done this using an Xbox controller. So I might mess up a couple times. So I figured, just do it. When you're doing these guys, you want to hit them right at the bottom. There's little spikes. Now keep them dropping that and like blocking your way. So we try to do this as a 100% run. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a speed run, but I can definitely do 100%. There's a thing down there, a health thing if you need it. But at this stage, I actually don't want to keep your health up that much. Right on a car. Alright, this is the first big bad. This is Vile. And he's riding a Gundam. Now, it may look like I'm getting beat up, and that's what I am. But I'm doing that on purpose because the first stage, on this version of the game, you actually can't cheat. You have to get hurt. And I debated, should I do voices? And since there's so very little of this, yes, I'm going to do voices. You worthless piece of scrap metal! Did you think you could defeat me? Yeah, get back in your ship. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. So, X is one of my favorite characters of all time, but every time I've ever heard him have a voice actor, it's been terrible, except for in Megaman X Maverick Hunter X. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. Foreshadowing. I'll scout ahead, collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. So we're going straight through. We're not gonna save. So I think what we're gonna do, typically, so there are a couple different patterns you can take. So usually I used to start out with doing Chill Penguin, get the boot, then I will hit up Flame Mammoth. But I think what we're going to do actually is kind of go away from all suspensions here, and I think I'm actually going to start with Flame Mammoth. We'll be coming back to Flame Mammoth stage. Oh, probably. Well, no, if you got good help. Whee! There's a 100% run, not a no-hit run. Ah, God. Love that they laugh at you when they hit you. Come back. So used to going to Chill Penguin first and getting the boost. I keep hitting the dash button, forgetting that I don't have dash. So those are insta kills if we get, well, no, they're not insta kills, but they do hurt a lot. So, 99% sure, I will die. But that's okay. A little bit harder too, because you guys can hear sound, but on my end, because I'm recording them, I have no sound. There's some audio keys that are really useful for this. start with Bumakoanger, and you get to Flame Mammoth, you have the weapon, you can actually cut off his nose. Haha! Didn't die. One down. Alright, now we're gonna have Chill Penguin. And please excuse the audio quality on my mic, I'm using my headphones. Family's name, but they have all taken over my office, so I don't have my access to my good mic. Maybe when I do X2, we'll have a good mic. If this goes well, I will definitely do that. Again, we'll play older games. So, if you want this to continue, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Also, let me know what games you want me to play. I've been kind of preoccupied with Pokemon and Smash lately. So you've come. X. Gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. So, if you don't know who that is Dr. Light. He's the creator of Megaman and Megaman X. So the big change, besides being on the Super Nintendo for Mega Man X, was that it introduced a lot of RPG-style elements into the regular gameplay. In fact, that Zero guy you saw earlier was originally supposed to be the protagonist, the new Mega Man. But the editors over at Capcom said, well, it doesn't look like Mega Man. And so Inafune created this guy, Mega Man X. We're gonna hop up here, we're gonna turn on our flames and get ourselves a heart container, which is going to increase our hearts. If we would have gone through there, we would have had a big robot fight, which would have been fun, but I wanted to get the heart container. Ah! Okay, that's cool. Chill Penguin's really easy. Especially since we have his weakness. And we have dash legs now, which is awesome. Alright, come on. What you gonna do? Ah. Flame on. Gotcha. Go figure, a penguin is weak to fire. I think both animals are weak to fire. But, nice try. Alright. Now we got shotgun ice. It's gonna come in handy later. Now, we're gonna go get the headpiece of the armor. Storm Eagle. Now this is where I might mess up a couple times since I can't actually hear the sound. Because when you're playing Storm Eagle, depending on what sound he makes, he'll be coming from different directions on the screen. And as I'm recording this, I'm actually trying to explain some of the gameplay mechanics. I'm like, wow, I've seriously played this way too much. So we got our heart container right there, jump off the top of the platform, and basically start the level over. We're also going to be getting a sub-tank here, stores energy, which will be pretty helpful in the later parts of the game. Ride that up. Take that guy. One thing about this game is you'll be able to, depending on what order you do the bosses in, they'll actually have effects on other levels. So it's actually pretty neat how this is all tied together, going with that RPG element. Now, later games would completely drop this concept because it was harder to program, but they would bring it back at some point in the game. And I'm playing this on the Megaman X Legacy Collection on the PC. We're going to drop down here, put some fire, blow up these barrels. And here's our second capsule. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceiling with a headbutt. That's it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Yay! So this will allow me to get our next big upgrade, which will be going back to Flame Mammoth after this to get, which is the Buster King. So the X Buster upgrade. Because right now, we have special weapons, like the Flame, right? But we don't have the ability to charge those weapons. So here's a neat pro trick. See these guys? You can actually dash underneath them. Which, if you're doing a speed run, it can really help be able to dash underneath. There's also another little thing right here. So, get on this platform, don't screw up. Very high likelihood I will. There we go. So, if you climb down the ladder and go through the door, you'll actually go straight to the boss. But if you go over here and just fall off, you get a little extra energy. And you can jump onto the platform. Now, we don't have Storm Eagle weakness, so with Mammoth, it's actually Storm Eagle's weapon that's his weakness, but his is Sting Chameleon's weapon. So we haven't gone against Sting Chameleon. So I'm just having, by the way, I'm just having to guess what direction he's coming from. Right. Blow that egg up, put it on the ground. Pushed off of it by his winds or anything like that, because it's just a sheer edge on the other side. If you get pushed off into the death. And that's the end of Storm Eagle. Now you notice that the platform is starting to fall. That's because the ship is actually a ship that you're on that's falling to the ground. It can actually affect another level we'll go to later. And we're gonna get Storm Tornado. We're gonna go back to Flame Mammoth. So remember how we beat Chill Penguin earlier? Let's see what happened to Flame Mammoth stage. So now, Flame Mammoth stage is frozen over, so you don't have to worry about the flames. So that's why I used to beat Chill Penguin first, was to get past Flame Mammoth stage a lot easier. Now this is where things are going to get hard. This is like the hardest jump in the game. So I got to jump and land on that and bust open the brick. And this is where the Xbox controller is going to probably mess me up. If you drop, you have to start the level up. But I made it. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. So you can actually get this a different way, but it has to happen later in the game. You'll get it. But this is, to get 100% complete, you gotta do this. So that's the supercharged X-Buster. We're also going to go grab a heart tank to increase our health really quick. Whee! These guys. And one more thing, looks like there's also a sub-tank in here. About that extra charge is when it goes, it has a little backside explosion, and so if there's something behind you, you can also get it. So here's our E-tank, our sub-tank. Get that, and so we're going to go ahead and exit. The sub-tanks make a sound whenever they're full, so whenever I do have to fill them up for the final boss, it's going to be kind of annoying to not be able to check it. So I'll just see if I can fast forward it in post or something. Alright, so we're gonna go see our old friend the ship again. So we're gonna play Spark Mandrill. We will end up like that. So you can actually see parts of the ship that crash landed into this thing. If you don't have the ship done, there'll be electrical. If you haven't beat Storm Eagle, there'll be electrical charges flowing through the ground that will hurt you. We'll have to come back because we don't have. I used to be so good at this level, and I don't think I'm that good. Like, I used to know exactly when to hit those guys. Ooh, almost died. This guy's just annoying. But because we beat Storm Eagle and knocked out the tower, he isn't able to shoot big electrical charges. The flame works pretty well. So nice. Usually it just drops a little bit of weapon there. Being generous today. Very generous. Like, yeah, they almost filled up a sub tank. That's good. Got our heart tank right there. Here we are at Spark Mandrill. He's going to be weak against Shotgun Ice. And this is something in gaming called Spark Mandrill Syndrome. And you'll see what I mean. He's like the easiest boss that there has ever been, ever. Hey, don't do that, don't freeze me. Hey, that's up there. Oh. Yeah. I actually took some hits there. I didn't time it right, but you can basically just wail on this guy. He's gonna give us a really good weapon, the electric spark. We're gonna go ahead and hit up Armored Armadillo. This is one of the bosses you actually have to have their weakness to beat. Most bosses you can do X-Buster only runs, and you can do this one X-Buster only, but it's a lot more difficult. Ooh! So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide down this wall. We're gonna get the attention of the big guy here. Blow him up with fire. You want to kill these as fast as possible. And go back into his little hole to get the subtank. There are 4 sub-tanks in the game, and every stage does have a heart tank. Alright, time to rise this thing. And jump. Alright, we're gonna switch back to fire. And we need to kill this thing fast so we can get our heart tank. This will happen, he'll dig out this cave. And if you don't make it fast enough, kill it fast enough, they'll make it where even if you have the boots, you can't reach that heart tank. And once again, all these spikes here are insta kills. It's not like you fall on it and get hurt. You fall on it and you die. So this is fun. We'll actually be coming back here quite a lot since we're doing 100% run. Because there is a special thing that comes up here once you have all the pieces and stuff like that. There's actually a 5th capsule in this game. So he's got this armor here. So show you what happens when I do just my regular buster. You get some hits on him, but he easily blocks it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use electric shock against the hit there, but we're going to shoot off his arm, making it impossible for him to block. That's the end of Armored Armadillo. We'll get a nice shield weapon out of this. Rolling shield. Okay, rolling shield. We could go here. By the way, what's interesting right here, you can get the specs on each one, their height and stuff like that. We're gonna go here. When I was a kid, I used to think there has to be something up there, and I spent hours trying to figure out what was up there. It's nothing. So the little red lights there are sensors. If you step in them, these little sentries will start blasting at you. Pretty difficult to dodge. Xbox controller gives me a lot of trouble. But they're making it work. So, unlike other spikes in the game, like, I don't know, it's different from this spike and other spikes, these are not instant death, but there's not a lot of areas to get help at this point forward. So, you can actually take on this boss first thing. But, and I totally suggest doing it. It's a good challenge. But I prefer to save him until the wood later. What we're gonna do here, you saw me pass up heart tank. We're not actually going to pass up, oh I missed a heart tank. We're going to use our charged up shotgun axe together. Now we are good to go. Next time I'll try to find a way where I can hear. Ah! It does help with some of these bosses. Here. So I know what sound they're making. Now we get rolling cutter. Or boomerang cutter. Hey, I'm thinking of another game. So we're gonna go back really quick and grab another sub-tank that we missed. So we now have rolling cutter. Up as you go. Alright. Then we got all 4 sub-tanks. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hit up Launch Octopus. So this stage can either be frustrating or exceedingly frustrating. Depending on how well your reaction time is, and I've not played it on this version, but in the original there's a lot of slowdown here, and I'm wondering if it's going to be the same, because it is a good thing because it allows you to do a couple tricks. So these guys right here will suck you in the fire and shoot out of them. So this is where life stuff gets difficult for me. It doesn't look like there is that slowdown that I need. So there's our first death. Death count 1. We're gonna switch weapons. Storm Flame. And in the game. There. So yeah, in the original SNES version, there's a lot of slowdown right there, and it's always kind of been, in every version I've played, there's always been that slowdown. But I'm guessing since the Legacy Collection, they tried to fix a few bugs. People, me, who's playing the game for 20 years or something, probably more than that, are used to. So we're going to ride the ship down to the bottom, so we're going to fight another boss. It's not difficult, but your timing and landing has to be perfect. Because even if you beat this boss, if you land on the spike below him, you lose. Alright. So, this boss is actually optional, but it will net us another sub-tank. I'll have to get Hanson on one of these for commentary. Yeah, I've been holding my breath the whole time. Now, this one will bury back into the ground, so you want to try to keep him up. There's no way to necessarily do that, but if you're on his back, like that, it tends to keep him from diving back down. That's short here. I have to play this time. It's easier to get eaten. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to charge up this. And one of his big attacks is he shoots, uses his arms to shoot a bunch of stuff, and so we're effectively going to get rid of that by charging this up, cutting his arms off. There we go. Now he's just kind of pretty defensive. While, yeah, it's still really difficult to dodge all of this stuff, it does make it a whole lot. So you thought spinny thing he did before I cut off his arm, that's what he'll do. Now we got homing missiles, which were actually good against Boomer Kawanger, but, you know. There's the homing torpedoes. So, last of the regular Robot Master, or I guess Mavericks in this game. And our last capsule. Now, because we beat Launch Octopus, there's going to be some water on this stage, which is going to be really helpful for getting to the last little bit. So you can actually beat any of these guys at any point without having to do a boss order. That's one thing I really like about Mega Man games, is you kind of like to choose your own adventure, and you can make your own challenges. Like even like when I started this Let's Play, I said, okay, which route do I want to take? Which one do I want to try first? And so, definitely something that I enjoy is making my own challenge. We're going to get our last capsule, which is up here, but to get it, we got to fight a boss. A sub-boss. And so this dude can only get effective shots if you hit his head, and he'll throw out his claws, drag himself, something like that. And if he catches you with that claw, he'll throw you up against a rock. It's not quite fun. And he doesn't have a health bar, so you're actually gonna have to look for him to start having like smoke coming out of the top of his head, like that, and it's going to start going faster and faster, more and more hit him. So another tactic here is to use Tornado, and hit it just right, you can get like 2 or 3 hits out of it. That's what I used to do as a kid, was always use the Tornado. But recently I've just been like, you know what, Buster is a little bit more accurate. Let's recharge time. I'm gonna stand right here, just because. Haha. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. And this is the last of the regular capsules. You don't have to get these capsules except for the leg upgrades. You have to get those because it's just part of the game. You can't get the leg upgrades. There's some codes out there online that can get you like the last part without any upgrades, but you know, I don't suggest it. Now normally going through here, if you don't defeat the guy up there, there will be falling rocks and stuff like that through this little cavern, and it won't hurt you if you have the head upgrade. So if you have the helmet, it won't hurt you. But if you don't, it is just a pain to get through. If you're probably gonna die a lot. So we got our riding armor. So you do not take damage while in the armor. You can get broken. Health there. There's like quicksand or something like that. But I'm going to show you guys something really interesting. If I go down this path with the armor, there'll be a guy already ready in the armor, waiting on me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out, and this dude will be standing here, just like chilling, waiting to see if I come with an armor. And you can steal his. Great. So here I'm going to pull out the cutter, because that's going to be Sink a Million weak. Done. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Or not. I mean, either way, I'm cool with that. So there's our big bad Sigma right there. There we go. It's actually hard to get to highlight his picture. But what we're going to do first is we are going to do a little bit of cleanup. So we got everything there, everything here, here, here. Yeah. So it looks like we got everything, but we still need to get the final capsule. Now, to do that, what we're going to have to do, and it varies on which version of the game you play. So this might end up being a little while. I'll try to like fast forward whenever I coast through this. Now, I'm stopping here because we actually need to make sure and fill up all of our sub-tanks and get 9 slots on this stage before we begin. We're going to fill up our sub-tanks, we'll exit out, and we'll come back. It's really difficult because I cannot hear the sound. Which tells me if everything's full. Aha! Alright. give you a special present. Now, into the capsule, please. And so here we're going to get the most powerful weapon in the game, and we call back to another awesome Capcom game, the Hadouken! And this can actually one-shot kill any boss, but you have that full power when doing it, so you can't have any hits on it. Xbox controller is not making this easy on me. Alright, let's do this, Sigma. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Zero, you're so awesome. X, you're alright. Not like the game's named after you or something. We got this cool dude. I'm trying to avoid being hit. I want my Hadouken for later. I don't think I'm gonna get it. This is where, if this is your first time playing this, or your 100th time playing this, you're gonna die a lot. Those guys right there respawn and are relentless. I think that is the first time in a while that I've made it through there without falling once. That's always fun. This is the reason I wanted my Hadouken, but it's alright. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Uh-oh, sounds like trouble. And once again, I can't hear the sound. I just remember this game so well. X, do I tell you, or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. I know he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Once again, I'm just gonna let him beat the tar out of me. You cannot beat his armor at all. So I'm just gonna let him take me out. Oh no, I guess I lost. Oh no. The game must be over. Oh no. Maybe, but I'm not throwing through yet. Zero, no! No, Zero, no! No! Zero, you're so cool. Sacrificing yourself. What? A worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So X, It's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You're still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. The Mitch rot knocked us out in one shot. Oh, I got it! It's kind of anticlimactic, but yeah. Maybe I shouldn't use that. So Zero's blown in half. I'm taking too much damage. Auto repair system can't handle it. And he does. He has blood coming out of his mouth. It's just like, wow. You're supposed to be a robot. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. You're not such a loser after all. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. So right there, if you don't have the X-Buster charge up, if you didn't get the capsule, Zero will actually give you his Buster Cannon. It's basically the same thing. So this is going to be fun. I promise I will not make that sound every single time. Yes. Alright, so what we'll do here is we're going to cheat a little. We're going to use a chameleon camouflage to get through a lot faster. What ends up happening is I get stuck because of the respawn. And so, as of every Mega Man game, we now have a boss return thing. It's not like they didn't blow up. So I'll try to show off their weaknesses and I'm not gonna use. But you know what? Probably I will fast forward to so you don't see it again. Full health. Not that it's gonna matter, it's not gonna make the shot. This guy comes down to different patterns. There we go. Then he'll drop little spider babies, attack you. And as his health drops, he goes faster and faster. idea why I decided to do that. This is the thumb breaker. If you fall on his teeth, it's instant death. Alpha armor, Lord, holy. I suppose it's a mistake. They actually brought this concept back for a later game where you're fighting basically the same thing. But it's a little bit changed. Oh, I almost fell off. So wherever could he have gone? Hi, Sparkman girl. These guys, there's no help after this, so you gotta be really careful. Outside of that, I guess. If you stay in there too long, it'll start hurting you. See if I can cut off his nose to show you guys what I meant. There you go. Yeah, now he looks like a pig. Actually, believe it or not, you think it makes the fight easier, but it doesn't. It's mad. There's flames instead of the grease all the time. But that's okay. Straight into the final boss. Not the game, but this level. We'll be hitting up the final boss after this. This guy is kind of fun. You don't want to wait for the ball to get almost full before you start moving, because otherwise... Oh, lucky duck. Otherwise it will hit you and cause a lot of damage. Alright, now we're off to the final boss. So these little green guys that come out of little caterpillar things, you can farm those for energy. Flying in like a boss. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. We're gonna hopefully one-shot kill this dude. Yeah. He shoots flames and electricity and stuff like that, but we want to get rid of him as fast as possible and save as much energy for the third form. So I considered the dog the first form, and then this will be second form, and then we'll have third form. So third form is the hardest to beat, and we're probably going to use all of our sub-tanks on it. So, excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was. There's a whole backstory here. I'll explain it during the end. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret having ever defied me. On guard, X. Nope. Now, the real grind begins. Not difficult, and hitting him with the Hadouken is really the best way to just kind of keep as much energy as possible. Which, with this final stage, is really important. Yeah, I know it seems like I'm just like running through this. But this is really tiresome to see. Climbing and the charging. It really wears out your hand. Sigma wasn't always a bad guy. He used to be in charge of a group called the Maverick Hunters. Hunted Mavericks, which are bad robots. But he went crazy, which is explained why in X4, and it gets kind of convoluted. But anyway, that's why he said as good a hunter as I was. This boss makes me cry in my group. Because if you lose here, you have to fight all of it again, and you lose all your sub-tanks. I am horrible right now. You have to have the full power shot. out of the way. Let's go ahead. Oh. Let's try. Oh no. Ah! So tank. Boom! Beat! No! It's impossible! I'm a rebel! I can't be destroyed by you! Why? Why have you done this to us? Without the you, my Reptoid brothers would have ushered in the new age! Yeah, that's fine acting. Well, they what a awesome guy. The war has ended. And for now. Sorry. The war has ended, and for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for victory will never return. Kind of a bleak ending. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause, and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. There's like this whole theme of like pacifism with Mega Man X that like continues throughout the rest of the series. So how long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. That's been super fun. So, thanks for joining me for my first Let's Play. I know it wasn't the best, but I appreciate a like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out our video science video tutorials on our channel, as well as our podcast, the Sufficiently Advanced Podcast. So, this has been Mr. Holsey for 8 Squared Sufficiently Understood Science. I hope you enjoyed this little treat with my favorite game in the entire world, Mega Man X. If you've never played it before, give it a shot. It is a simple game to learn, to play, and enjoy. But once you get down a lot of like the really detailed mechanics, it just becomes so much fun. Like I can play this game all the time. In this break that we've had, I have played this game at least 3 times, and not even like thinking about doing a let's play. Oh, I need to remember to do this. No, I literally play this game all the time. Every chance I get, every console, everything I have, I try to get Megaman X. It's my favorite game ever. And I remember the first time I played this was my first Mega Man game, and it was blown away. Me and my buddy stayed up all night because he had this game, and we stayed up all night to beat this game and learned how to beat it because he had never beat it. He got the game, but he couldn't beat it. We played together. By the way, Nick, if you're listening, thank you so much for introducing me to Mega Man. But seriously, we played this forever, and I begged my parents. I remember sitting at the video store. There was just a thing called a video store when Mega Man X2 came out and X3 came out, waiting for hours and hours for the person that had rented it to return it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another Let's Play here on H Squared, sufficiently understood.